Now, the auction at Ramaphosa's controversial Phalaphala farm is continuing. The highest seller is a heifer at 950,000 rands. Anita, the president's heifer, went under the hammer for 510,000 rands. The auction goes ahead despite investigations into an alleged robbery cover-up. Let's now touch base with our reporter Pelane Phakgadi, who is outside the farm in Bela-Bela Limpopo. Pelane, please put what is going on right now into context.
Well, of course, I mean, despite the fact that earlier on we were unable to cross here at the right gate, here just outside the gate of the Phalaphala, we have since returned, and at least some sort of reception is here, not really fully, I could say, restored. Maybe there's a tower problem, one could just assume, but at this current stage, we just have issues as far as signal is concerned. But now, nevertheless, now that we are able to go live, the auction is continuing just on my left, and the auction is currently on, and we have seen live visuals from streaming that the auction is currently at stage, and the highest seller at this particular auction is a 950,000 rand heifer, and that is what the numbers have gone out at this current state. That is what we understand, and of course you've already put it in your introduction that Anita, the president's heifer, has gone for around 510,000 rand, and actually that is the second highest amount that we have seen on the list so far as the lots are concerned. So 950,000 rand and a 510,000 rand heifers have been sold to the highest bidders at this very place. The auction will be continuing at least for the next few hours, we are told, until all 66 lots have been completed. They will be continuing, and after that there will be engagements between the stakeholders and those who would have bought their live cattle here, and of course even some embryos that we do understand. But there has been an indicator though that whoever who is buying at this particular farm, they will be buying an EFT or checks. There will be no cash allowed, and that is what we do understand at this current stage from the advisory that we have seen as Newzroom Afrika. So that is the current state. We highlight that particular point because the president and the owner of the Phalaphala farm said that he had on previous occasions actually sold a game, and the monies that were stolen from this very farm actually were proceeds of the game that he would have sold. So the sale of those particular game, those are the monies that of course were stolen from inside the venue and inside the farm, and we've seen videos going viral on social media allegedly depicting the crime scene as it were, with Arthur Fraser, the former spy boss, actually giving those particular videos as evidence to the SAPS and the Hawks to continue with their investigation. So at this current stage, the auction here and the selling of a live game is currently on and underway.
Well, Pelane Phakgadi is out in Limpopo taking a look and bringing us more updates with regards to that auction. We do see there that we've got some live visuals of the auction that is taking place with some of the audio. Let's now cross over there live.
What about 50,000? 47.5 up there now. I get a 50,000. What about 5? Yeah, at a 50,000 now. At 50, but a 50, and the bit of trying to get a 50,000 that we have online. And I'm waiting for the 5 now. Home at a 55,000. The bit of trying to get a 50, and there we have. There we have the time of 50,000 there for a proven bull here in Sabasa. Look at the cars. We had 50,000 and we closed online. Is there any advance on 50,000, folks? I get a 5 here. I get a 55,000. I get a 5, 5, 5, 5, 55. I get a 55, 5, 5, 5, 55. Number of 60,000. There we have. There we have the number 60,000 there. And to make a sum, number 5 here. I get a 65,000. And to make a sum, advance showing the 65,000 there. I get a 70,000. I get a 70, but a 70 have the number 70,000. I get a 5 here. 75, 5, 5, 75, 75. At 75, the number 75,000. On the back, number 80,000. 80 have the number 80,000 there.
Well, those are some live visuals from the online auction that is happening at the Phalaphala farm, with some of those bulls being sold for over 500,000 rands.